Hi Capricorn, welcome to 8 of Cups Tarot. Welcome to your mid-month love reading. This reading covers from about mid-November to mid to end of December, I would assume. I told you guys it was going to be a little bit different from mid-month of November on, and you're probably, as I'm recording this, just kind of stepping into this new energy. Now, it's not going to change overnight. Nothing is going to change overnight. But it's going to feel a little bit less impossible. And as I say that, we're in a lot of Scorpio energy, which is good energy for you, Capricorn. It sextiles you, it softens you, yet it's supportive to Capricorn. I always see a relationship between Scorpio and Capricorn as the Scorpio energy being kind of the inner strength. There's a softer side of Capricorn. There's a Cancerian side to you, your 7th house, meaning that you've got a soft middle, but you could kind of put up these exterior walls, and that seems to be a big theme in this reading and what I'm going to focus on most. What I did was pulled energy for you and energy for another person. I'm going to go through, but please keep in mind that this energy can be vice versa. So maybe you are relating more towards the second line's energy, and that's okay. Take it however it fits your situation. If it doesn't fit your situation at all, if it's not resonating one bit, then please feel free to check specifically your moon and Venus rising or Venus placement. I tend to find that in matters of love or more emotional situations, and a lot of times when we're doing energies with other people, you tend to resonate with the moon and the Venus sign. So just a little bit of advice if these are seeming off to you. It's a little bit of a different read than my general reads that I do at the beginning of every month. So I just wanted to say a quick thank you. The channel is growing tremendously, and I'm super, super excited. I absolutely love what I do here. And I'm super grateful for you guys, for your likes, for your comments. Please feel free to comment. It helps me connect to your energy, and oftentimes I find after I speak back and forth with somebody a couple times, I start to really click into your energy in the following reading. So please feel free to share your stories, and you know, let's do this together. All right, so Capricorn, getting into your energy, your cards. I don't know why, but these two really made me take a step back when I pulled these. And I actually pulled these yesterday. I kind of let it sit. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'll pull cards and I kind of just have to let it sit with me for a minute. This is a King of Pentacles and a King of Swords energy. And the thing is, this energy here is not really all that warm and fuzzy. Now, I digress. There's a very cute little bear holding what seems to be an award of some kind in his hand. And it indicates that you've reached some kind of a pivotal success moment in your life, Capricorn, probably in regards to your foundations, your self-worth. Now, we've got a lot going on in the sky for you. Scorpio season was, like I said, very supportive energy, and a lot of inner strength coming out of that, a lot of emotional depth as well. And I think this year has taught Capricorn to learn to master the needs, the wants, the desires, and probably a little bit of how to not be so affected by other people, meaning there was probably an element with Saturn that comes through that kind of feels isolating. It could feel like it's hard to make connections. It could feel as though you have to be super focused maybe on career. And I hate saying that because it's such a Capricorn stereotype, but we're in that Capricorn energy, and that archetype is all of what 2020 was about for us, because it is who we are. And this tells me that Capricorn has taken a moment in 2020 to sit back and say, how do I make my foundation stronger? How do I become unfuckwithable. Now, there's a lot going on in that word, and it's one of my favorite terms. I don't swear all that often, but I love it. I love what it means. Because it means that Capricorn has reached that level of, I want this. I want these goals in my life. I want to do this for a living. I want to be this person. And Capricorn said, I'm going to go here, and you could let me know if you're going to follow or not. Hence, the King of Swords, the emotional detachment. It's not about other people agreeing with you. It's not about other people supporting you. I think you're getting your support from the universe itself, from the rewards for all of your hard work. Jupiter is about to meet with Saturn, your ruling planet, in Aquarius in your second house. New cycles with money, new cycles with self-worth, new cycles about what you truly want, desire, and value in your life. But the thing about this energy, it is a little bit unbalanced. There's not a whole lot of cups, and there's not even a lot of wands. So I have to question, Capricorn, at some point on this journey, did you lose the joy? Did you lose the fire? Now, if this is a relationship, have you become ultra focused on your goals and your career? I think we've talked about this in a few of these readings. Maybe Capricorn's starting to want the opposite of what they've been wanting so badly so far. Maybe that King of Wands is a change of mind. With that, we have a card of unrequited love. Now, this could indicate that you maybe reached out and made an offer to somebody and felt rejected. It could be an element of fear, although I don't often pick up on fear kind of creeping out of a king energy. There's not a lot of fear there. There's a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of knowledge. There's a lot of not making the same mistakes again. And so I have to say, this feels like Capricorn is kind of playing it safe. Now I say that, and I'm going to do your reading a little bit differently than I did the others, because I kind of went back and forth between the two energies, but I really want to focus on you guys here. We have the Nine of Swords. And this is a lot of anxiety. This is a lot of sleepless nights. This is a lot of worry about things you don't have control over, which was kind of the point of 2020. Yet here we are, and it's okay. It's okay, because we're in a very karmic time, and the universe is going to say to you, let me make sure you can call it before I have to prove it to you. Right? Because I just feel like Capricorn, with that King of Swords energy, knows when to kind of check themselves, knows when something seems unbalanced in their lives. And the Nine of Swords always creeps up when we're resisting something. A lot of the times it's because we're hyper-focused on the future. A lot of the times it's because we're kind of stuck in the energy of, what if it all goes wrong? Could be stress because you have a lot of responsibilities. You will be getting relief soon. I hope that brings you some sort of comfort. But by mid-December, things are going to feel a lot differently for you. Things are going to be resolved so much easier and without the internal conflict. So in one way, I want to tell you to ride this out a little bit. If you feel yourself getting kind of tied up in knots, if you feel like you can't sleep at night, if you feel stressed and uneasy, you have Uranus trining your energy, making an opposition to Mercury. So right now at this exact moment, we're all getting a little bit more tense, and we could feel ourselves moving into eclipse season. We are there. We are there. We are at the major change point. And this is where it all comes together. And if we've learned anything in 2020, it means that we can't control it. And so it's better to trust the universe. And if you find yourself slipping into old ways of fear, of rejection, of not being good enough, of not knowing enough, Saturn's going to give you a nudge in the ass because he's getting ready to move and he's demanding perfection. And that as well, I am picking up here, is a need for perfection. Maybe you're worried that if you shift your energy from career or money, if you're worried to dive a little bit into the softer side of life, that you won't be able to juggle it all. I mean, this is an energy of being worried about the future. And quite honestly, with this King of Swords here, you easily have the ability to recognize what you're doing and get yourself out of it quickly. Now, the reason why I'm making such a big deal out of this is because the person or the energy around you at this time is quite different. Now, I'm picking up on something new. Maybe you're leaving something old to go towards something new. But this person's in an Ace of Wands and the Lover's card. And they are all about fire. They are all about passion. And it's kind of a weird element to mesh these things together. Elder of Pentacles is kind of good where he is, kind of happy, doesn't really want to feel change. You know, it's a card of Taurus, and then that's a fixed sign. Uranus is going through Taurus now, so there's change whether you like it or not. And I think you've recently stumbled upon what that is, or you will be. Ace of Wands is probably somebody or something that seems to be quite different than you. Might be an element of feeling a lot of sexual attraction, wanting to experiment, wanting to try new things, wanting to get out. Now, I do have to say Mars is going forward. Finally, we're not going to feel like we're kind of sinking in quicksand. And so our desires are going to kind of catch fire. Those opportunities are going to start coming. And either this is an opportunity, a new love for you, or this might be somebody you're dating or with who kind of wants something much different than what you are offering at this time. The Elder of Swords above the Lover's card. Emotional detachment of Aquarius energy along with Gemini energy, which is very curious. There might be some kind of a truth or a big conversation coming if you're in a relationship long-term with somebody about wanting to explore other avenues, wanting to try different things. Gemini can, the Lover's card can speak about a decision or a choice that somebody's making. Now, maybe, I'm not seeing any for sure signs, but there might be a choice between two people here, which might have you feeling a little stressed out, Knight of Wands energy. Maybe you're worried that somebody is cheating on you or making a choice between you and another person. But what I really feel is that this person is very interested in you. You feel a lot of passion. And I see you a little removed from the situation, unrequited love. And I'm just wondering, Capricorn, if because of the anxiety of it all, maybe you're not really willing to look at this. Now, the first oracle card out is a fork in the road. Again, talking about making a choice. There's a decision. Now, it could be on you, it could be on them, it could be on both of you. But I think you're both feeling as though it's a big decision. I want to read the fork in the road for you. Card number 13, breaking down to a 4, which is really an element of stability. And I think this is a choice about what your stability is, which 4 of Wands is your overall energy. 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands. I think Capricorn's going to feel a giant shift soon. That's what I'm sensing. Okay, so card number 13, fork in the road. You've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose, to open up to the possibility of love or to remain isolated, to go deeper and commit to mutual passion or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest, and give, and then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships, regardless of the decision you make. It will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. I love that because it's just like I explained, this 9 of Swords is a choice. It's a choice because the resistance is allowing yourself to feel what you truly desire. In Capricorn, I just feel all of this energy, like your need to be on top of things, your need to control and take care of things, the need to be responsible, the need to be stoic. But where's your need to live? Where's your need for life? Where's your need for passion? And I feel like that's screaming at you. Now underneath this, your person got the 7 of Cups. You probably have this person who might be feeling a little rejected, a little unable to approach. I mean, I feel like this could be a giant wall you have up around yourself, Capricorn. You may not even realize it. You may not realize that there is someone or something that wants to really experience life with you for a while. And they're not exactly sure why you're so afraid of it. And that's a disconnect because they're in all of this fire and passionate energy, and Capricorn's like, well, yeah, but let me do this first and let me do that first. And I can't really, it's like this person wants to hand you a vacation and you're like, well, no, because I have this work project. And it's like, oh, Capricorn, I feel like a long time ago you said, I want life to be different. And then the universe hands it to you and you might be turning your back to it, feeling like there's just so much more to be tended to. Now your person's energy, they got 2 cards out. I don't typically take it, but they really came out like stuck together. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally and keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. Perfect. I like that. This person is very fiery and in a very high creative mode, maybe even reinventing themselves in some way. And so they might be trying to figure out where this is going. They might be eager to start things in their life. They might be eager to make a commitment. And this unrequited love coming from your energy might send them spinning a little bit. But I think it's okay. I think this is teaching them their own lesson of control issues. This person, being a fire sign, might be very used to getting whatever it is that they want. They might be very used to a quick and instant return and not having to work so hard on things. And so you seem to be giving them a little bit of a challenge. However, keep an open mind. I think they might be up for the challenge. In fact, they may even like the challenge. There could be differences between you two. You or they could be very different from your usual type. There could be cultural differences. There could be age differences. However, Spirit wants both of you quite clearly to keep an open mind to it. I think there's a whole nother... I'm going to clear that. I'm sorry, guys. I think there's a whole nother layer to this, to the things that you are learning. And so underneath the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Swords, you got the card Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So, final round with Saturn, Capricorn. Final round. Especially when it comes to Jupiter. Because Jupiter is about the idea of abundance. It is about the idea of thinking positively and creating what you desire. And it's really hard to create that from a place where there is any kind of a lack mentality. 9 of Swords might be, if I fall in love with somebody, then my work life will fall apart. I won't be able to pay attention to my kids. I won't be able to do this. I won't be, my other relationships will suffer. It's all the ways in which you can't have it all. And that's really not the point of any of this. And I think for you, it means finally realizing that you don't have to choose at all. You could simply enjoy both. You could simply allow it to unfold naturally, allow things to unfold in their own time and trust the universe. So if you feel like you have to force something, if you feel like you have to resist something, you're not moving in the right direction. And I think over the next couple of months with the eclipses, I think it's really good idea to just kind of wait and see what happens. Wouldn't reject anything right now. The universe is trying to hand you things, and the universe is trying to teach you lessons. And the thing is, you need to shift your focus to what is positive and what you enjoy. Pay attention to how you feel in your physical body. If you're going to work every day and you feel exhausted, take the vacation. If you're in a relationship and you feel like you lost the zest, take the date night. Don't fight it. Allow yourself to enjoy life and allow yourself to indulge a little bit. And stop believing that you're going to sell yourself short or lose out in the end because you've allowed yourself to enjoy it. Now, the challenge card, the protagonist card, for you is the Hanged Man, and that's just what I'm telling you. You're going to struggle. You're going to want to control. You're going to worry. Your mind's going to tell you all of the ways in which it can't work, how it will disrupt your life. The universe is trying to get you to change your perspective. You can allow it to happen naturally, or you can allow the eclipses to do it for you, but trust me when I tell you, it's just much easier to let go. Let go. If you make yourself one promise, if you do anything for this Scorpio new moon, Capricorn, it's going to be to learn to stop worrying about the future. To know that you are okay and that this entire existence is not just about the foundations and the success and the goals. It's about feeling. It's about living. It's about the mistakes. It's about the accidents. It's about the failures and what they teach you. And you have to stop telling yourself that everything you want or desire is bad. Now, their protagonist card is the Emperor. And you remember that they also pulled let go of control issues. Now, this is Aries energy. This is lock it down energy. It's going after exactly what you want and not taking no for an answer. Now, I'm not saying that like somebody's gonna like come date rape you. That would be horrible and you should not date them. But I feel like this person's gonna be real persistent. I feel like this person has their eye on the prize. But because of this, because even if you are not telling them your fears, trust me when I tell you they feel it. All this wands energy, all this intuition all over this board for them, they feel it. And if you're turning a cold shoulder or not wanting to go deeper into things with them, they feel that. And the thing that you like about them, that persistence, that fire, that desire, is being denied. They may pull back too, Capricorn. They may get scared too. And I think that's what I see happening here. They may pull back and they may show a little bit of disinterest. And then you might feel like you missed an opportunity. But the outcome that you get, again, this Child of Wands, Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups. Damn, that's beautiful. That is the epiphany. And I have a feeling that if they pull back at all, you're going to come running back to them. I think you're going to feel it. I think you're going to feel, if they do leave, a lack of spark. And I think it's going to inspire you. I think this person is here to show you that it's okay to enjoy life. It's okay to play and have fun and take vacations and have a good time and fall in love. It doesn't have to last forever, and it doesn't have to be the perfect person who checks all your boxes. It just has to feel good. And I feel like this person is here to shake you up a little. And I think this person is going to inspire you, Nine of Cups, to at the very least know exactly what you want. Now your person is coming out as a Magician with the Hermit card. They're going to pull back. They're going to isolate. They're going to take a break. I always say the Hermit card is kind of where we go to kind of lick our paws and bandage our egos. Might be a little bit of rejection and a little bit of a recovery period. But Magician card, that person isn't going anywhere. They still see a future with you. They're still manifesting you. They're still desiring you, even though it might be at afar. I also pick up with the Magician energy that they might be honing their skills or building up their life or getting things in order to impress you, Capricorn. You may have inspired this from them. And oddly enough, between the two of you, the dysfunction seems to make better of both of you. So that I like. Six of Pentacles and the Sun underneath theirs. Oh, I like that. This person might be learning how to share, especially with the control issues and the Emperor. They're going through their own lessons too. But I think that they're going to see that investing, co-creating, building things together is what leads them to their true happiness as well. Also, card of Leo. I'm picking up some Leo energy there, just so you know. Leo, Aries, and Sag. Pisces. Okay. Bottom of the deck. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Right? Self-explanatory. And card number 60, Swan, Spirit. Take time for a deep dive. Yeah. This is inspiration. This is you two inspiring each other to be better people, to take the risks you need to take, to release the control. And I think you'll come back together. I really do. I feel like this energy is going to come back together new and improved. Take the opportunity to have the experiences, Capricorn. You deserve them. You've worked all of 2020 harder than anybody. Take the reward. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Have a wonderful month. I'll be back in a couple of weeks for the December readings. All right, take care, guys. Bye.